Hi, I'm Barb from My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop, and I want to show you a wonderful stitch today. One stitch that maybe is a little confusing to thread up. I'm on the Baby Lock Accolade, and I'm going to thread up for a chain stitch. This one's a little confusing. Let me show you on the chart here what it's going to look like. So I've got my needle or my thread there, which I do have it there, and my thread over there, and I'm in the middle needle chain stitch. So I'm going to be right back there. So I've got 3 needles in my cover stitches, but I'm in the center needle position. Okay.
So you can do it in 3 different areas?
You can do left, center, or right. I'm in the center, and all of the settings are going to be the same, just a difference in where the needle is.
Okay.
Okay.
Just where the needle.
Where the needle is, nothing more. But I'm going to take you from the very beginning because this one is set up just a little different. But when you get to know it, you can do it all the time. It's not a big deal.
What do I use the chain stitch for?
It's just a plain straight stitch. Or if you want to do a cover stitch, this is going to be set up the same way, kind of. So I want to give you a little background on it. Okay, this right here is a cover stitch. This is the back side of a cover stitch in heavy threads.
The back side?
The back side, so it can be decorative.
Oh, that's
or it can
awesome.
be, or the stitch is kind of the stitch you have in the bottom of your t-shirt. I don't have a t-shirt on. But it would be the stitch on the bottom of a t-shirt.
Okay.
Okay? All right, but we're going to do the chain stitch. Okay?
Okay.
All right, first I'm going to set up my settings. My length is going to be at a 2. This is down here. This is the large knob. So your length is going to be anywhere between a 2 and a 4, so I'll put it at a 3. The width is not going to apply because we're not going to be cutting anything off. Stitch selector does not apply because that's for overlock stitches. The wave selector does not apply.
Okay, and that shows that
it shows dashes.
Okay.
Now the chain needle tension is going to be at a 4 to a 6. So the chain needle tension. Over here, we have the chain. This is the needle right here, the cover and the chain. So we're going to be about right there. That's about middle ground.
I'm so glad that they label everything.
Oh, me too. It makes it so much easier. But now here's we're going to be getting into some different things. Now the upper looper should be down. Remember?
Where does it show you that?
Right here. Upper looper down. Right here is that knob. You want to put that in down. And do you remember this is your upper looper with a subsidiary looper on it?
Okay, yep.
All right, to get it to the down position, I can put it in down, but I also need to turn my hand wheel. And I'm going to turn the hand wheel, but I want you to watch over here because that's still up. See, that's still up high? I want it to be lower than my needle plate.
And that will make it down.
So I've got to go a revolution.
Okay.
Now it's down. Now it's locked.
There you go.
If you didn't turn the hand wheel and you went ahead and put your sewing table on,
it wouldn't
that would crash into it. And you'd think, oh, it's broken. Well, just make sure you do the hand wheel and you turn it down. The next thing, I'm going to lock my blade down. So I'm going to come over here and lock it down. All right?
Okay.
Okay, now I'm going to put my sewing table on. That is right here. So to get this off, that's kind of dusty in there, sorry. I'm just going to pull that one off. And
I love that little paper.
I do too. Okay.
I don't think I could do it without it.
Nope, I couldn't. And now I'm going to slide this one in.
That's it?
That's it. And now that is on. Okay, that's going to give me a good surface to sew on because I'm actually just sewing. Those are all of my settings right there. The subsidiary looper, of course, is down on the upper looper, so it doesn't matter there either. All right, now I'm going to thread it. All right,
okay,
so
I want only
I've only got 2 spools of thread. Now I'm going to show you how to do this one. I think the picture is a little difficult to see how this one is threaded, so I want you to look carefully on this one.
Okay.
Especially on the Accolade.
Okay, and this is in what position is that?
This is in my chain looper.
Okay.
Okay, going to take it up and over.
Okay.
Now here's where it's different. You've got this little guy right here.
Oh,
this is one of my tensions.
Yes.
My thread guides. All right, I want to take it from the outside in. I don't want to get in your way.
No.
And I'm going to drop it behind.
Oh, you went behind.
I went behind.
And underneath it?
And underneath this wing. Can you see this wing over here? And then I'm going to go around. And you think, well, that's kind of silly. I'm going to go around this knob, but that's what it is. There is actually a tension disc inside there. And now I've got to put my pipes down to thread it. Lock them in place. They're locked in place. Now, do you remember before I told you that this pipe is going to be hanging loose? I've got my upper looper down, so it's not going to engage, and that's just exactly what I want. I'm okay. All right, so with that, I'm just move that out of the way. So now I'm going to go into, take it down to my lap, I'm going to go into my chain port.
Okay.
Oh, came out with my hand. A little static going on here. Guide that guy down in. I might have some threads sticking out on this.
Oh, cut it at your angle.
Yep. You are so smart, Kyle.
I'm listening. Hanging on every
now
word.
I got it in there.
Oh, yeah, that made a difference.
It does. Now, I'm going to open this door over here.
What?
Because my chain needle, chain looper is going to come out over here.
Okay, when you push
When I
that.
push it. So watch it over there. Did it come?
Nope.
Okay, I'm going to feed it a little bit more.
Oh,
There it
there
is.
it went.
Now you see it puddled in there. Just leave it. Just leave it in there.
We
and
don't have
shut
to
the
do
door.
anything with it.
Don't do anything with it for sure.
Okay.
Okay, that's done.
Okay.
Can I go through this one more time?
Yes, I think
Okay.
that'd be a great idea.
All right, this one I think is a little confusing.
Because we got it from the outside in.
You're going to go, you can't possibly go inside out. So it's obvious it's going to go outside in. Okay, come on, end of thread. Okay, outside in.
Okay.
And I'm going to grab it from behind.
Oh,
And it's going
yeah.
to drop down. I'm going to get that out of my way. Go under the wing,
Okay, up.
over the knob. And then I'm going to kind of floss it in there because I want that in that disc.
All right. And then
And
you
it's
came
gonna
back
go-
around that.
Right, now it's right there. Is that
Nice.
pretty clear? Do you understand that?
I did.
All right, now I'm going to go in my chain port. I'm going to take it down to my lap.
The length of your thread.
Right. Now, if you, like, when I shot it through there before, you didn't see it. It's okay just to pull a little more out because you're not really sure how much you're going to have out. And this one takes a little bit more thread.
Okay, because it's going to go a little bit further.
It's going to go a little further. Okay, now I'm
Okay,
going to
so
ready
now she's
to
going to push that button.
push the button and you're going to look over there. There it
You
is.
did it.
You're done.
You're magical.
Close the door. All right, now we're going to do the needle. Now I've got my thread in my chain needle 2 because
Chain
that's
needle 2.
that's the needle I have in, the center needle.
Okay.
It's so hard to do it with a camera. All right. This one is also done differently.
Oh, dear.
If you are threading your needles, if you have chain needle 1, you're going to go down in this hole.
Okay, but
This
we're
one.
not.
We're not, but I'm going to show you how it's done.
Okay.
So you come down here and you pop it in around to the back. There's a little,
Does it make that big noise?
no, I bumped the
Okay.
foot.
Okay.
So this is the first chain needle 1.
Okay.
Did you
Oh,
see
yeah.
back here where you can,
Okay,
where
let me
it
do
pops
it.
in over there?
That's kind of hard to see.
So I always put it in here first and then put it in the thread guide back there. Okay. Number 2, or the middle one, goes in here and it's going to pop over. Now your machine may all pop to the right or the left in the thread guides. It really depends. You're going to have to look at your machine.
This part right here.
It goes
behind there.
It goes in that thread guide back there.
Okay.
And then if I'm doing chain needle 1, I'm going to pop it over like that.
Okay.
Okay, so your machine might be a little bit different. Different models are different ways. So now I've got it in there. Now I can come down and I'm ready to put it in my needle. What?
And you put it in the
I got it in the middle one.
middle one.
Okay, I'm going to go under and over the top. Okay, under and over.
Okay.
Then I'm going to, I'm right in your way.
Yep.
I'm going to put it
Okay.
above and above again. And then once again, I have this wonderful little thing right here. My needle threader. Make sure my arrow is up, one of the arrows, because that makes sure that that metal part is flat.
Go into your needle.
And I'm going to create a perpendicular line. This one you just have to practice with, okay? But this is how I do it. So I want a perpendicular line.
Because that little wire will bring the thread into the eye of the needle.
It will. And I'm actually going to raise my needle a little bit.
Okay. Give yourself just a little bit more room.
And then I want this to be straight with my needle and be really careful. Don't try to put it in at an angle.
Mm-hmm.
And then this metal thing right here is designed to hook on your thread like that and pull it through.
Awesome.
Okay, now
Nice.
that is ready to go. Let's see what kind of a stitch we have. Wait a minute, let me talk about needles 1 second.
Okay.
The needle, just like a sewing machine, there's a flat spot on the needle and that will go in the back.
Okay.
To the back.
Okay.
And when you're putting your needle in, you'll just loosen one of these.
Oh, inside
one
there.
of those bolts right there. And this right here is what I loosen that with.
Okay.
Over here, these are the ones that will fall out if you don't keep them tightened.
Okay.
So when you don't have a needle in there, keep it tightened. And check them every once in a while, because you know the vibration of a machine can kind of loosen those up. These up here, you don't have to worry about them being tightened because they are stuck in there. They designed that nicely.
Okay.
All right, so now I'm going to put my sewing table back on. I took it off so I could see. And now it's ready to go.
Nice.
Now, let me do that stitch.
What stitch is it again?
A chain stitch.
Okay.
Now, the thing to remember with your cover and chain stitches is the first stitch you take needs to be in fabric.
Ah.
Now, once you've created the chain, you don't have to worry about it. You can just keep putting, you can piece quilt if you want to. And you don't have to worry about having that first stitch in fabric. But this one, I want to have it in there. Okay.
We're not cutting anything.
I'm not cutting anything. Now that looks just like a machine stitch, a sewing machine stitch. But then you turn it over. It's a heavier stitch.
It's magic.
I love this. Oftentimes when I use this stitch, I'll use it to quilt with or just as a decorative stitch. I will use this as my top. And so I'll turn my fabric over so that I've got that on the front of my project. And in a few videos away, I'm going to show you a cool thing to do with that stitch.
Oh, look at the difference in the stitch.
Isn't that pretty?
That is cool.
I really like it. Okay, chain stitch and cover stitch away.
All right.